So, you want to run with the bulls, huh?
Should I say, run with the whales?
Let me tell you, young grasshopper, it ain't no easy feat to land a whale, okay? But you're no ordinary freelancer, no. Who else would dare have the nerve, the chutzpah, the sheer audacity to even attempt such a feat? The fact that you're even watching this right now tells me a lot about you, okay? We both know you're destined for absolute greatness. So buckle the fuck up, we're about to catch a damn whale.
The rope is holding! Hang tight! He's turning the sea red!
Now, to clarify, when I say whale, I mean a high 7-figure at the absolute minimum, otherwise an 8 or 9 or even 10-figure business. A dragon, a megalodon, a titan, a kingpin. The kind of client that wakes up and literally pisses $100 bills. Straight Benjamins, the kind of big money client that nearly every freelancer aspires to work with. Now, in order to capture such a mythical beast, there are 4 very important steps that must be followed in order. Step 1 is to absolutely decimate the living shit out of the like button until it turns blue. As a thank you for this in-depth guide, okay? I'll just give you a second. Okay, amazing. After that, we can move on to step 2, which is to fire the harpoon, aka actually get their attention. From there, we can move on to step 3, which is to bag them and tag them. And then step 4, which is once we start working with them, we actually retain them as a client. So step 2, fire the harpoon. What the hell do I mean by this? I mean, we are gonna send a very specific outreach package to actually capture the attention of this whale. That is gonna knock the literal socks off this person. You see, most freelancers are out there using little fish and plankton as baits to try and catch this whale. Now, I hate to sound like Miley Cyrus here, but you really gotta come in like a goddamn wrecking ball if you wanna get the attention of a whale. You really gotta show up differently, alright? Your typical cookie cutter, copy paste, DM or cold email is simply not gonna cut the mustard when we're trying to go after the big money clients. Even the DM in my free cheat sheet is honestly more catered towards getting high 6-figure and 7-figure clients, not so much the big whales. But when it comes to this caliber of client, we're gonna need a different beast to cut through the noise. It doesn't mean cold DMs don't work though, okay? In fact, I have managed to work with Jason Capital, Elliot Holst, Joel Brown, and Bedros Keuilian from either cold DMing them on Instagram or sending them a cold email. Bedros is really funny actually. I tried literally so many convoluted ways to try and get Bedros' attention. I found his assistant's email on LinkedIn and I literally tried to email her. That didn't work, I didn't get a response. I sent letters, literal physical handwritten letters with gifts to Elliot Holst and Jason Capital's home addresses with a PS in them asking if they'd be open to introducing me to Bedros. No reply. Okay, I was literally on the verge of giving up when eventually I decided, hey, why not? I've got nothing to lose. I may as well send him a DM on Instagram, okay? Now, this is a guy who runs a 9-figure fitness empire, literally thousands of locations all across the world. It is one of the biggest gym franchises in the whole damn world. He has over 600,000 Instagram followers. I was like, there is no way this guy is gonna respond to me, okay? If we're talking whales, this guy is the literal Moby Dick of whales. Was Moby Dick big? Is he like a big whale? Big whale? Let me know in the comments, alright? But big whale, alright? Bedros is a big whale. And to my amazement, I was wrong. He literally responded within 15 minutes at 7 in the morning. Okay, 7 a.m. California time, midnight for me. I was like, why the hell didn't I do that first? Okay, so sometimes the simplest methods can actually work the best. But alas, results not typical. Okay, so how the hell are you supposed to stand out among a sea of copywriters that are out there firing off cold emails like a goddamn M230 chain gun, right? Right? Simple. You fire a harpoon instead. When they go left, you go right. When they zig, you zag. When they go spray and pray, you go super fucking targeted. And here's exactly what that looks like.
He's turning the sea red! Got him!
The 2 best ways from my experience to get the attention of a multi-million-dollar business owner, if you can at all get an introduction, always, for the love of God, get an introduction from someone that they know, like, and trust. But for whatever reason, if you absolutely can't and you have to go in cold as a last resort, then here are the 2 best ways of doing that. You are either going to send them a very specific cold email or a wow package. What is a wow package, you ask? It is a very specific package that you send to their house, okay, their literal home address or their office address, which contains some samples, a cover letter, some case studies, testimonials, social proof, and most importantly, some bulk, a physical piece of actual something like a plastic foot, a shredded bag of money, or a gift for them, something along those lines. In terms of exactly how to lay this out, I have a 19-minute video on YouTube detailing exactly step by step what exactly to put in the package, where to find their address, the whole shebang, okay? It is available for the low cost of free. Only condition to access this video is you have to destroy the subscribe button and the notification bell below. Okay, I'm not actually gonna fucking check. I'm just gonna trust system here. I'm just gonna trust you that you did that as a favor for me, doing a favor for you. I'll just take your word for it. So the second way we can go about it is to send them a cold email. This is gonna be a very specific type of cold email, okay? Your typical copy-paste email pitch ain't gonna cut the mustard when it comes to these big money whales. Your email needs to accomplish two things. And the first one is that it needs to stand out and grab their attention. And the way we do this is by writing an email that is a little bit quirky, a little bit weird, showcases your personality and your writing ability. Okay, the best way to show them that you're an incredible copywriter isn't to tell them how good you are and the results that you've got for people. That's all fine and great, but the best way to do it is to actually show them in your writing that you are a good copywriter, that you do write with personality, okay? Practice what you preach. Now, in terms of actual templates to use for this type of email, you can check out a man by the name of John Buchan online. He's the best in the business when it comes to cold email templates for this type of email that is kind of a little bit quirky, a little bit funny, and gets the attention of high-level business owners. The most important thing to keep in mind if you're gonna use one of his templates, or if you're in CMB, one of my templates, is to personalize it so that the jokes and the wording and the pictures and the little bits and pieces are unique to you and stand out, okay? Because again, if everyone uses the same freaking sample, then no one stands out, and that's gonna defeat the purpose of what we're trying to do here. You're then going to also include either a few free samples or a Loom video breakdown of the email, sales page, landing page, whatever the hell it is, website that you're trying to get hired for. Basically, you want to show them in some capacity that you have the chops, that you know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about, and that you actually took the time to put this together for them personally. Trust me, they will recognize and appreciate, okay? High-level business owners can sniff out mass-sent cold emails like a goddamn bloodhound. But Sean, that sounds like so much effort. I have to do all this personalization, customization stuff and packages and scripts and like give them samples. Hey man, you asked me how to get whales. I'm just answering your question, okay? I'm just giving you the truth of what this is gonna take. Besides, think of it as free writing practice because you are gonna need to be a goddamn good writer when we get to step 4, okay? But let's not get ahead of ourselves here, okay? You sent them a wow package or a cold email and they actually responded. Simple, you're gonna get them on the phone. Easy response. Hey man, glad you love the samples. If you're open to it, I'd love to hop on a quick 20-minute call sometime this week just to run you through some ideas that I have. Feel free to choose a time in my Calendly link below, or you can just let me know what time works best for you. Bada bing, bada boom, call booked. Now is your big moment to shine, superstar. You just brought a 10 home from the bar. She's sitting on your couch. Now it's time to land this plane and seal the deal. This is your one shot. Okay, no pressure, but don't fuck this up. Now, in terms of what to actually say on the closing call, you're simply just gonna follow the closing script that I teach in CMB and bam, client closed. What's that? You're not in CMB? Why not? Answer, because we're full. That's why not. But seriously, if you do ever get a chance to join, I highly recommend you jump on that shit immediately. But Sean, don't leave me with blue balls. I made it this far through the video. What do you think this is, a fucking charity case? Do I look like Mother Teresa to you? Do I look like Gandhi? Okay, I hate to break it to you, pal, but I gotta leave some good shit in my vault for my CMB fam, alright? But because you've made it this far, when statistically half the viewers have fucked off by now to go and watch cat videos, I will give you some pointers for the closing call. Firstly, before the call, you better do your goddamn homework. You're not gonna go into possibly the most important call of your life unprepared, are you? No. You need to know their marketing funnel, top to bottom, left to right, back to front, front back to the bottom. Okay, you need to know their marketing funnel better than they know their marketing funnel. Why? Because if you want to stand out among the sea of copywriters that are out there, you need to see yourself as a marketing expert who specializes in copywriting. Okay, big mindset shift. I'm gonna say that one more time. You need to understand that you are a marketing expert who specializes in copywriting, not just a copywriter. You need to understand how email marketing fits into the greater context of their whole sales funnel. Are they growing their list organically or with ads? Are they going for the churn and burn approach, trying to make as many sales as humanly possible before people unsubscribe? Or are they actually trying to provide value and nurture their readers until they eventually become buyers? Are they trying to book calls, or are they sending people directly to a sales page? How is their sales page? Does it rock, or does it suck harder than a V12 Dyson vacuum? How do you know all this stuff? Go through it. Go through their funnel as a prospect. Go to their Facebook ads library, click the link, go to the landing page, follow their entire sales funnel all the way through until it's time to buy, and then you vanish. Just like my dad. Kidding. I love my dad. My dad's amazing. But honestly, if they are selling a super low ticket product like a book funnel or something like that, buy it. Like if it's only like, 10, 20, 30 bucks, buy it. And then that way you can see what their upsells are like. Trust me, they will be very impressed that you went to these lengths to truly understand their sales funnel. And that 20 bucks could honestly be the difference between closing them as a client and not closing them as a client. And the more you know about their sales pipeline, the more leaks, aka opportunities, you can spot. So you can come in like a geeky, introverted plumber and fix that shit. You are going to give them two options on the phone, okay? A retainer and a more expensive retainer. So for instance, you could have daily emails for $3,000 a month, or daily emails plus daily social media posts for $5,000 a month, right? Or you could offer to rewrite their sales page for $5,000 or for $10,000. The most important thing is that you come into the call crystal clear on exactly what you're gonna offer and exactly how much you intend to charge. If you come into the call all hesitant, just like, well, I could fix this, or I could fix that, and that's gonna cost maybe $100 bucks, then bang, you're dead. They will eat you like a piece of meat, like the wolf that they are. How do you think they got to the top? Because they're a fucking wolf. More specifically, a whale. They literally swallowed their entire competition. That's how they got to the top. And they will eat you alive if you come into the call like that. So you state your offer and then shut the fuck up and let them choose one. Handle any objections that might come up. Bruce Lee objection handling, CMB crew, you know what's up. And bam, just like that, my friend, you have successfully captured a whale.
I think we got a big one. I think we got a big one on the line. Oof. She's a doozy. Oh, that's a big one.
Pat yourself on the back, pop the bubbly. It's time to celebrate, relax, and reflect on how much of a boss you are. Done? Good. Time's up. It's time to get the fuck to work. Your work has just begun, my friend, because we are up to the fourth and final step, which is to actually retain them as a client. Newsflash! You actually have to be good at your job in order to keep them as a client. Most profound statement of the year, I know. But in all seriousness, you want to make sure to really go above and beyond and deliver an absolutely incredible first impression. Over deliver like crazy. That could mean writing more subject lines for them to test, more leads to test for their sales page, maybe some additional ads to test if they're running ads. Anything that really shows that you're serious about working with them and that you're in this for the long haul to really get them some tremendous results. And that'll also give you leverage to negotiate either a higher retainer or some bonus commissions down the line as well. Also, little things like acting like a professional go a long way. And by little things, I mean big things. Like, I don't know, meeting deadlines, being a good communicator, right? If you say you're gonna have it done by Tuesday, have it fucking done by Tuesday. Don't promise 3 weeks if you think it's actually gonna take a little bit longer, right? Better to promise them 4 weeks and then give yourself a little bit of breathing room, because this thing called fucking life tends to happen from time to time. Also, don't be texting them every single day asking, what do you think about this idea? What do you think about that idea? Where can I get this information from? Where can I get that from? Okay, they hired you to take this copywriting thing off their plate and handle it like a professional so that they don't have to do it, right? They're hiring you because you're an expert and also to save time. If you're there pestering them every day, blowing their phone up with all kinds of questions, they are gonna sack you like the chef who put cilantro in my tacos. And by sacked, I mean hung. He was publicly executed because that is a heinous crime against humanity. And on that bombshell, this was my guide on how to land a whale as a client. Bag 'em and tag 'em, and I'll see you in the next one.
Have they liked and subscribed yet? Tell them to like and subscribe. Absolutely nailed that. I am world's best fisherman, mate. Give me all the awards. I don't know if people take me seriously in these videos, eh?
Gun, right? I can't do it. Alright, I'm just gonna skip that.